I'm pretty sure you've seen people go up to pregnant women and speak to their bellies. Maybe you're guilty of doing it too. I know I am. My name is Rebecca Ishmael, and I'm here to share with you some interesting facts about what babies learn while they're still in the womb. When my mom was pregnant with me, she used to sing a specific lullaby. My dad would speak to the baby in the belly also, but he thought I was a boy and called me Jonathan for the entire pregnancy. Babies usually start hearing in the second trimester, so about 18 weeks or so. Wherever the mother goes, whatever sound the baby hears, whether it be noisy machinery or people speaking to it, is muffled because the belly itself acts as a barrier. There are sounds that the babies hear that are internal, like the mom's heartbeat. When she's hungry and her belly growls, when she breathes and her lungs inflate and deflate. The most important internal sound that the babies hear is the mother's voice. Imagine holding a crying baby, and no matter what you do to make it stop crying, it won't stop. But when you give it to its mom, it stops crying and it calms down. This happens because over the course of 9 months, the baby becomes so familiar to that internal voice that when it's born into the outside world, it seeks that voice for comfort. No other voice can calm it down because it was muffled, but because they heard that internal voice so clearly, that's their voice for comfort. My mom explained to me that when I was upset as a baby, she would sing back that lullaby that she sang when she was pregnant, and it essentially calmed me down. Even the voice helps the baby know the accent and the language and the culture that it was going to be born into, and it makes it easier to adapt to it because it remembers it even while it was in utero. Even in the uterus, the baby knows that the mother is its main source of survival, especially when it comes to food. In school, we're taught that the umbilical cord provides nutrients from the food that the mother eats to the baby. However, in the belly is the amniotic sac and the amniotic fluid. In the fluid, whatever food molecules there is floating around, the baby swallows it. When the baby swallows it, it doesn't get nutrients, but the taste buds that the babies are forming remembers a taste from that food, and after it's born into the outside world, makes it easier to adapt to the culture, whether it be Indian food or Taiwanese food. Those little taste buds that they remember makes it easier for them to adapt. When I was a child, I liked candy, and there was one specific type of candy that I really liked. My mom explained to me that throughout her pregnancy, she would eat that candy every single week. Even now, and as an adult, I still like that candy, and it's one of my favorites. It's important in the second trimester to see that at 18 weeks, the babies start hearing. At 14 weeks, they start tasting. And this is why health professions really stress mental health as well as physical health. Mental health because if the baby in the uterus is surrounded in a positive environment and is being spoken to positively, whether it be lullabies or stories, when it's born, it retains that from its memory and even improves its mental health as an infant. Physical health also because if the mother eats healthy, not only is the baby getting nutrients from healthy food, but it's developing their taste buds and developing their characteristics of the food that it'll eat after it's born. I hope this video was informative to you, and I hope the information you can also share to pregnant people that you know. My name is Rebecca Ishmael. Thank you for your time.